Silence is powerful. Sometimes, silence speaks more than words. Sometimes, being quiet is not weakness, it is strength. Today's story is about a young boy who discovered the real meaning of silence. His journey teaches us that wisdom does not always shout. True wisdom stays calm, observes, and waits for the right time. Long ago, in a small kingdom, there lived a boy named Aaron. He was quiet, calm, and simple. While other children ran, laughed, and shouted, Aaron often sat alone under a big tree. He liked to watch the birds fly, the leaves move with the wind, and the clouds float in the sky. People thought he was strange. They called him shy. Some even called him foolish. His father was a farmer. His mother was kind and gentle. They loved Aaron but worried about his silence. "Why don't you speak much?" his mother often asked. Aaron would just smile and say, "I don't have much to say." His father sighed. "The world is loud, son. If you stay quiet, people will ignore you." But Aaron was not bothered. He believed silence had its own strength. In his village, there were other boys who always teased him. "Look at him. He never talks. Maybe he doesn't know anything. He's useless." But Aaron never answered them. He just smiled and walked away. One day, the boys decided to trick him. They caught a small bird and trapped it in their hands. Then they went to Aaron. "Hey, silent boy," one of them shouted. "We have a bird in our hands. Tell us, is it alive or dead?" They laughed among themselves. If Aaron said, "alive," they would crush the bird and show it dead. If he said, "dead," they would open their hands and let the bird fly. Either way, they thought Aaron would look foolish. Aaron looked at them quietly. Then, with a calm smile, he said, "The answer is in your hands." The boys froze. They had no reply. They realized his silence was not weakness, it was wisdom. One day, news spread across the village. The king of the land was searching for a wise young man to join his court. He wanted someone with not just knowledge, but also patience and wisdom. The villagers laughed. "This is not for Aaron. He cannot even speak properly." But the king's soldiers still invited everyone. In the royal court, the king tested many young men. Some spoke too much. Some tried to impress with big words. But none of them truly impressed the king. Finally, it was Aaron's turn. The king looked at him and asked, "Young boy, people say you are always silent. Tell me, why should silence be considered wisdom?" Aaron bowed respectfully. "Your Majesty," he said softly, "words are like arrows. Once spoken, they cannot return. Silence is like a shield, it protects until the right time to speak comes. Silence allows us to listen, to understand, and then to choose the right words." The court fell silent. The king smiled. He had found the wisdom he was looking for, the treasure of the court. But not everyone was happy. Some ministers became jealous. They whispered, "This boy is too young. He does not deserve this place." They planned to embarrass him. One day, during a meeting, a minister stood up and said, "Your Majesty, this boy is silent because he knows nothing. Let us test him." The king agreed. The minister turned to Aaron. "In this jar," he said, "are many seeds. Tell us exactly how many." The court laughed. It was an impossible question. Even the wisest men could not count without opening the jar. Everyone waited to see Aaron fail. But Aaron remained calm. He looked at the jar and said, "My Lord, only God knows the exact number of seeds. But if we plant them, time will tell." The truth is always revealed, not by words, but by patience. The king clapped his hands. The ministers had no answer. Once again, Aaron's silence and calm wisdom had won. Years passed. Aaron became the king's trusted advisor. But he never changed. He still walked by the river, sat quietly under trees, and listened more than he spoke. One day, the king asked him, "Aaron, why do you sit by the river so often?" Aaron smiled. "Because the river teaches me, Your Majesty. When stones are thrown in, the river makes noise. But when the water flows freely, it is calm and clear." People are the same. Those who carry anger and noise inside cannot stay silent. But those who are wise remain calm. The king nodded. He finally understood why silence was power. When Aaron grew older, many young men came to learn from him. One of them asked, "Master, people laugh at me when I stay silent. They think I am weak. What should I do?" Aaron placed his hand on the boy's shoulder. "Let them laugh. Silence is not weakness. Silence is preparation. The tree grows silently. The sun rises silently. Great things do not need noise." The boy understood. That day, he learned the greatest lesson of his life. The world may tell you to shout, to argue, to prove yourself with words. But true wisdom does not need noise. Silence is power. It gives you patience, clarity, and strength. It allows you to wait for the right moment. So remember, do not waste energy on proving yourself. Stay silent, stay focused, and let your results speak for you. If this story touched your heart, give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more English learning stories with life lessons. Together, we can grow in wisdom and in English.